Baseball, it is said, is just a game. True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions for the first time in franchise history.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, Jose Altuve blasted 2 home runs and picked up 3 RBIs in the process, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 21-3. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Tampa Bay Rays broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-2. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. Eduardo Rodriguez never left the mound until it was over, leading the Red Sox over Kansas City 6-1. The win was their 6th in a row. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-5. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 7-1. The win halted their 13-game losing skid. The Washington Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-2. The Rockies bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. The Cincinnati
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. The Yankees look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Dallas Keuchel will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away. not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. He's set. Here it comes. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gonzalez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch, and he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Ken Griffey Jr. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And there he goes towards second. And a step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the.
Leading off for the Astros. Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Chopped at the plate, but it gets fouled. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm. Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runners off for second. Short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now, Cal Ripken. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Beckel's ready. First pitch on the way. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees. Here's Marwin.
Leading up for the Astros, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Posada flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to get Posada 2 away.
Now batting, Third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Kemp.
Second.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Gonzalez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning.
Leading off the 4th for the Astros, left fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Runner goes for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, tough one.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 7-0.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Brad Peacock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on Tyler White.
Leading off for the Astros.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point. From the stretch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. In to score is the runner from third. Make it 9-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out in the 6th.
Leading off for the Astros. The shortstop.
Ready for another.
Leading off for the Yankees. Center field number 24. Ken Griffey Jr.
Aaron Judge is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. A bounce into the left side, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Didi Gregorius will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kemp on the grass, and he will get him at first on a fine spin. Aaron Judge will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. And the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High and deep to left center field. Judge racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think that he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Stanton has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in and looking for more, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Chapman sets. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 0 for 5. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. Line towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Yankee. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Evan Gattis becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jeff Bagwell.
First baseman number 5. Jeff Bagwell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Marisnick going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up. He's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Buddy Bashirs enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's Bryce Harper now. Bullet back up the middle. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Springer. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit sharply on the ground. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. In now, Jose Altuve. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
First baseman number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Bagwell. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Hector Rondon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees are out in front, 20-2. Tyler White will bat next. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Designated hitter.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Altuve shading to his right. 1 away.
The right fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Chapman sets. First pitch on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Bregman tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
He brings it in, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
20-2 in tonight's game. The New York Yankees were absolutely